Anji.
And I'm Ryan.
And we're
Happy
Healthy
Vegan.
Old school. Speaking of old school, it's been a minute since I've done one of these types of couple casts with you, but it's a topic that's kind of near and dear to our hearts.
I guess you could say that about Jamie Oliver. Well, we've been doing videos about him since our channel first got started, and he's back in the news again with a story about vegans.
Yeah, how could we resist? So some of you guys actually sent this story to us, so you may have seen it going around. It's Jamie Oliver on vegans. They hate me. So, I mean, hate is like a super strong word. And first of all, caveat, not all vegans feel the same about anything. I think we've established that much over the last couple years. But as far as these vegans go, I wouldn't say we hate Jamie Oliver. It's more like we're annoyed.
Disappointed.
Yeah, it's like the difference between what he says and what he does is just kind of, For instance, as he admitted in this Sunday Times article, he knows the vegan diet tracks better than anything on longevity, health, and lower cases of disease, which back in 2010, when he won the TED Talk Award...
And $100,000.
Yeah, that was what his primary goal was.
Every single one of those ones in the red is a diet-related disease. Any doctor, any specialist will tell you that. Fact.
So in this interview, Jamie details exactly why he believes vegans hate him so much.
They hate me because we do stories about higher welfare meat, which I am deeply passionate about, but for them, it is on or off. There ain't no stepping stones, whereas I'm all about stepping stones. Really? Because it seems like you've been on the same step for at least a decade.
Yeah, way back in 2008, on live British television, Jamie killed a chicken in front of a live crowd to make a point about inhumane slaughter practices.
I mean, it's almost the theme of this show. How and why should we care about an animal when we're going to bloody eat it? But I think you can want to eat chicken and care for its welfare in life.
Whew, wow. So in Jamie's mind, you can care about an animal and yet still want to eat it.
Happily eat it.
That is where vegans and Jamie Oliver do not see eye to eye, and it's kind of a beyond annoyed at that point.
Yeah. Furthermore, I've seen some more recent footage from Jamie Oliver's promotional teams, and I kind of get the feeling he doesn't really even care about animal welfare. It's just lip service. What he really cares about is how good the animals taste when you eat them.
Here, the chickens are raised on an all-vegetable diet, free of antibiotics, the way nature intended it.
We fully believe that the better the animal that you raise, the better the food product it provides for us. The benchmark we always use is for Jamie to say, I would feed that to my kids.
All right, so that clip didn't exactly say taste. So whether it's the taste or like the quality or the purity of the food.
Something like that.
Clearly has nothing to do with the humane treatment or happiness of the animals.
Nothing. In fact, to further our point here, Jamie recently inked an 11.5 million pound deal with a large Brazilian chicken company. In fact, they supply 20% of the reared chickens in the world. And
wow, that's got to be a lot.
Yeah, it's got to be billions.
Wow.
And do you think, for one second...
They're all living on tiny farms, all humanely raised?
And loved? No way. It's all about the 11.5 million pounds, not animal welfare. No. So why is Jamie coming out saying vegans are hating him for?
Yeah, so the article goes on to say the chef recalled an instance where his restaurant was raided by 20 scruffy-looking fellows putting iPads of slaughtered animals in front of kids having spaghetti bolognese.
So a nice little stereotype jab there. All vegans are scruffy fellows, huh?
First of all. But so, see, I think we're getting to the heart of the matter here. He is disturbed that vegan activists are impacting his business by doing some activism in front of his restaurant.
Yeah, that's what's really got him.
That's what this is all about. Oh, poor me, Jamie Oliver, right?
Well, the truth of the matter is, Jamie is no stranger to graphic animal slaughter footage. In fact, he's responsible for quite a lot himself, as we showed you from that 2008 slaughtering the live chicken on TV.
Yep.
And he, on his own YouTube channel, he's many a time chopped up animals for your viewing pleasure.
And you might be thinking to yourself, oh, it's ever so nice, you know, a whole animal, how lovely, middle class of you in the recession.
So why are vegans even targeting Jamie's Italian restaurants for?
Well, you know, I think it's partly because even though the past, 10 plus years he's been saying that a plant-based diet is the best diet for, health, longevity, and the reduction of diseases.
Mindful vegan vegetarian diets are looking really good at the moment.
Yeah.
And your average meat consumer's looking really poor.
Yeah.
He still refuses to service us. I mean, you look at what he's offering in his restaurant and there's literally nothing for vegans.
Yeah, every kind of meat you can imagine, from land and sea.
Totally, exactly. Like cows, oxen, pigs, chicken and other avian. It's mind-boggling how much meat, dairy, and eggs is on this menu for a guy who knows that those things cause disease.
Well, strangely, on his website, you can sort the menu by vegan. If you go there for dinner, all you can have is a stinking salad. A salad? Come on, really? That's all we can eat.
We've been asking him for years to add plant-based options to his menu.
And I know things take time. I've heard him say that years ago, but nothing has changed. As we said, he's still stuck on that first stepping stone. It's been years, bro. How come there's nothing more than a freaking salad and a sorbet for a person to eat at your Italian restaurant, Jamie? Why?
Yeah. And even, it was a slap in the face earlier this year when he refused to participate in Veganuary, a locally headed movement to do a vegan diet just for 30 days in January to see, how it impacts your health and well-being.
Yeah, it's a promotion for veganism. Try it out for 1 month. And knowing that Jamie is so much into promoting healthy lifestyles, healthy diets, knowing that, diseases are caused by the foods that we eat from our bad diets, it seemed like a no-brainer that Jamie's Italian restaurant should try Veganuary for a month. And apparently there was talks. They were considering it. However, well, we did an episode about this, why Jamie didn't do it. Let's take a look. Here was the response that the Veganuary people got back from the Jamie Oliver team.
Unfortunately, the Jamie Oliver team have decided not to be involved with Veganuary. There have been a couple of instances of vegan hate campaigns and some really not nice videos online towards Jamie, and although these are very minimal, we don't want to spark any further exposure of them by supporting Veganuary in our restaurants.
All right, am I the only person that thinks that explanation from Jamie's team makes absolutely no sense?
I know, it's like, so the way that you try to make things better with vegans is to diss them and not get involved with Veganuary. I don't get it.
Again, it's just an excuse. He's still stuck on that first stepping stone.
Yeah.
And then he has the nerve to say that he, Jamie Oliver, has done more for plant-based diets than any of these scruffy hippie protesters in his restaurant.
Well, that's not what he said. He said any of them, but I guess we can infer he's talking about the scruffy guys with the iPads, right?
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, I don't know how we would even know how much those people have done to push plant-based diets compared to him. But
assuming,
I guess to back up his claim, he told them that most of his books contain at least 65% vegetarian recipes, and he has long supported the vegan lifestyle.
Yeah, with a salad on his menu.
I know. I mean, I take issue with that. First of all, from looking at all of his television programs and all the, the slaughtering and the butchering and the whatnot.
That's not.
And then you look at what he's serving in his restaurants. Why are they not 65% vegetarian?
Far from it.
But besides which, vegetarian and vegan are different. As he knows a plant-based diet is better than any diet, which would include vegetarian, for furthering your health and your absence of disease and longevity. But let's get back into what is in his cookbook.
Yeah, let's check this out. In his recent book here, Everyday Superfoods, which is supposed to be all about healthy, simple eating. Well, stuff that's not going to give you disease. Well, let's just check out this smorgasbord of just a bunch of every kind of dead animal and cheese you could imagine.
Meat and dairy galore, dude.
The challenge of taking a carbonara, which is deeply red, and don't eat it, it's a wonderful dish.
pork and fat and cream and parmesan and egg and pasta. Woohoo! And it's a beautiful thing.
So here's what frustrates us, Jamie, is that if you say that your top goal in life is to reduce the amount of disease and death caused by our eating habits, why are you promoting a dish here in your own book, which is all about healthy eating, that contains bacon, which is known as a class 1 carcinogen? I just don't understand it.
Yeah, and it's just like simultaneously to putting out that superfoods book, he was doing interviews like this.
I've been studying nutrition for the last sort of year, and doing a diploma, and I'm going to start a degree next. It's really helped put some structure around what I already knew, and it's been really inspiring. I mean, the data on vegan and vegetarian diets is looking really good in longevity life.
So, I mean, in conclusion, I would not say that we hate him.
No.
And we're not running a hate campaign.
No, far from it.
I mean, I just feel like it's kind of weird that I feel like we need to educate the man who claims to be an educator on food, health, and nutrition.
Kind of sad, huh?
It
Ironic.
is. It's annoying.
It's annoying. And that's how he feels about vegans, he said. He said he's annoyed by vegans, but he still cares for vegans.
Well, we care about him too, and that's why we want you to get off the meat, eggs, and dairy, Jamie, and stop promoting it to all the people who trust you and believe in what you say. It's not right.
And offer you a challenge, Jamie, since you're all about these small stepping stone steps. Have a proper vegan dinner at Jamie's Italian restaurant. I've given you 2 years to do it.
I know.
Put one on there, okay? You can do it, all right? I know
Well,
you
if anyone
can.
can, he can. He's got vegan recipes, token vegan recipes on his website. Why not have one vegan option every day?
Yeah, he owns the whole thing. He owns the website, he owns the restaurant, his name's on there. Just put a sneaking vegan recipe on there. Show us that you're serious.
Yeah, have a vegan option and tout how healthy it is for you. That would be amazing. That would really be a step in the right direction.
And secondly, support veganuary next year in your
Please.
restaurants. Give him some crazy, dumb excuse like you did last time.
Meatless Monday would be even more amazing. Meatless Monday every month, every week. That is what I would like to see from Jamie Oliver. Walk your talk, bro.
Prove us wrong. Prove us wrong that you're not just some money-hungry billionaire type dude that
Meat
just
shill.
Yeah, that you really do care about people's health. So, balls in your court, bro. Let's see what you do with it.
Let's talk more action.
Speaking of talk, comment down below. What do you think of Jamie Oliver? Did you see the story come out in the news how vegans hate him? How did you react?
Do you hate Jamie Oliver?
let us
Are
know.
you annoyed by Jamie Oliver?
Or-
Do you care about Jamie Oliver?
Let us know down. Be civil. Don't be too mean down there. And hit like if you got some out of this video. If you like these expose type videos, blowing the truth out to you.
I guess so, yeah. Response video /
Yeah.
expose.
So until next time, listen up, Jamie. Get off the animal products and do as we do here. Keep it carb, baby. Keep it carb.